As we enter the month of March, prepare yourself to experience many exciting shifts because the key theme for the month of March is all about that inner and outer transformation and alignment, really helping us align ourselves more deeply to our soul's higher path of what our soul has come here to do. And you will also experience a lot of those outer shifts that will really support you on your journey moving forward. And then also in March, we're having the very first eclipse of 2024 as well. And we have the Spring Equinox. So there's a lot of exciting energy, a lot of exciting shifts that are happening in the month of March that will really see us uplift in so many ways. And in this video, I want to share with you the key cosmic dates that you should be aware of, and also the key things to know about the energy of March so you can really work the energy in your favor so you too can experience these immense energetic shifts. Because like I said, this month is definitely going to be very transformational that will see you shift in so many ways, and your life will align also to really help you step into your purpose, step into the role that your soul has come here, especially now as we are in the age of Aquarius. So let's start out with the key cosmic dates that you should be aware of. The first one is on March the 10th, which is the new moon. And the key theme for this new moon is all about that there's a new chapter that now begins. Then on March the 19th, we have the Spring Equinox that really brings that shift in energy. The key theme for that is that it brings light to the shadow. So there's going to be some shadow work that is going to happen around the Spring Equinox. Also exciting to really help you align yourself to your higher path. Then on March the 25th, we have a double bundle of the full moon and the lunar eclipse. And the lunar eclipse brings with it accelerated growth and transformation. And then the full moon really helps anchor all that would happen in March, really anchor it in. Anchors in the growth and anchors in the transformation. So as you can see, just talking about these key dates here, you can probably already see that this month is going to be deeply transformational. So I cannot wait to share with you the key things so you really know how to make the most of it. Also, by the way, each of those cosmic dates, I will also release light language activations for each of those events to really assist you bringing in the frequencies, really anchoring in the frequencies, these light codes that are coming in with these cosmic dates. So if you haven't done so already, definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release those videos. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much, and you will definitely receive the notification when those videos come out. But now let's talk about the key things that you should know about this month. So the first thing that I would like for you to know is that March will be a deeply transformational month. There's going to be a lot of growth, a lot of transformation that is happening this month. And that's internally and externally. You will shed a lot of the old stuff. You will realize that a lot of the things that you have been believing up until this point, that you have been focusing on, that you have been holding on to, simply no longer fits, simply no longer aligns to your soul's higher path. You're really growing. You're going through somewhat of a metamorphosis this month to really come out at the end of the month a whole new you. So there's a lot of transformation that is happening. Now, yes, this can feel a little uncomfortable, letting go of certain things, but just go with the flow. Just allow these things to fall away. Allow the growth, allow the transformation to unfold, because it is to your highest and greatest good. Whenever you're noticing that you're feeling kind of squeezed, you're feeling triggered or anything like that, I want to invite you to actually tune into that. Lean into that discomfort, because it will tell you what is triggering you, what requires your attention, what requires healing, releasing, letting go. And if you didn't do the work, if you didn't really work with whatever is coming up, instead of just pushing it aside and ignoring it, but you're really working with it, working through it, really breaking through it, and also making a conscious choice that I'm done with this, I no longer want this. That then creates that deeply transformational experience, and you will grow because of it. So you will see a lot of things shifting internally, like your beliefs, your habits, how you show up in the world, also what you believe that is truly possible for you. All of those internal things are being upgraded as well. And then also externally, you will also see those transformations as well, because everything happens from within first. So since you're transforming from within, you will then see things are shifting in your life externally as well. So like I said, March is going to be a deeply transformational month with a lot of growth. So prepare yourself for that. Then the second thing I would like for you to know is that your dreams, your desires are now starting to manifest more quickly. Your hard work is now starting to pay off because all the work, all the dedication, all the dedicated actions that you took that were in alignment with the life that you want to create, the goals that you want to achieve, the intentions that you have set, now starting to bear fruit. They're starting to come about with more ease. Because with all the transformation that is happening throughout this month, you're also aligning yourself more to your desires, to your dreams. You're also becoming more aware of like, you know what, so much more is truly possible for you. You also find that strength to really believe in your dreams and your desires, in your path, and you're also feeling more courageous to really take those steps moving forward. And as you're in that energy of flow, as you're in that energy of really trusting and believing in yourself, then your dreams start to unfold. You're also becoming aware of that you're truly the creator of your destiny. You're the creator of your reality. And you're creating that reality by the actions that you take each and every day. And when I talk about action, it's not always just the constantly doing, but also the actions you take, such as maybe visualizing and tuning into your desires, connecting energetically with your desires. That is also something that you do. So yes, there's no actual physical action that you're taking in that sense, but still you're doing something. You're connecting. You're doing the energetic work around creating your desires, your dreams. Because as you're tuning in, as you are connecting, as you're connecting to your desires, your dreams, you're then also opening yourself up to then the universe, your soul, your team of guides to then give you nudges, give you insights into the next steps to take. And then, yes, you're moving into the actual taking actions. But just know that in March, you will see your dreams starting to unfold, starting to come about with more ease. Then the third thing I would like for you to know is that the energy of March can be quite fast-paced, where, yes, it may feel a little uncomfortable because it may go a little faster than what you're comfortable with, that you may feeling somewhat of a resistance, but here the invitation is to really go with the stream because you're being really assisted, you're being carried forward with that stream. So here the invitation is to swim with the stream instead of swimming against it. And whenever you're noticing that resistance is coming up because maybe things are moving quite fast, maybe things are just falling into place, you're like, oh my God, what is happening here? What is going on, right? Maybe it's going faster than what you're comfortable with. And here the invitation is to really tune into that. Tune into what is the discomfort. Maybe are you afraid of the consequences of you actually receiving your dreams or creating your dreams, having what you want? Or are you maybe afraid of the success? Are you maybe uncomfortable? Do you feel maybe have doubts and fears that are really being kickstarted by this fast-paced energy, this fast-paced forward-moving energy? Tune into whatever is coming up. And then do your work. Do something about that, whether it's healing or maybe course correcting. Maybe also realizing that, you know, what you have been focusing on simply doesn't feel right and you're being kind of moved into a different direction. You're resisting that moving into a different direction. Whatever it is, become aware of that. And then you really do your work so you can course correct, so you're feeling like you're swimming with the stream. Yes, it may still be quite fast paced and a little uncomfortable, but at least you're feeling like, okay, I am on the right track. This is really important this month is because it's easy to kind of sidestep, to, kind of step off your path because fear and doubts kind of hold you in that old way of being. Like I said, March is all about transformation and growth, right? And if you're not quite ready for that, this month can maybe be a little challenging for you because there's so many moving parts, so much is shifting this month that it can be overwhelming for you. So here, awareness is really key here. Become aware when things are just feeling not all right, or you're not feeling okay, or something is just feeling like something is squeezing at you, something is pushing at you. Whenever you're feeling something like that, do your best to really tune in to figure out or to uncover what is going on and do something about that so you can swim with the stream again. You want to be in the flow each and every day. Which brings me to the fourth thing here is, and this is actually supporting you in this, you will receive a lot of guidance throughout the month of March. Guidance around what steps to take, where are you out of alignment, what isn't working, what you may be meant to step into, maybe something new, maybe something more evolved, maybe something different. You will receive a lot of guidance this month to really assist you with the growth, the transformation, that forward movement. There's a lot of assistance now available to you from your soul, your team of guides, the higher realms, but then also in the physical. Whether it's maybe you're meeting a new teacher, a mentor, a guide, someone, or just someone in your life that has some advice for you that resonates with you so deeply. Or maybe then you have people coming into your life, or maybe you already have people in your life that are really supporting you on your journey, really helping you, maybe encouraging you, motivating you, inspiring you, or even just nudging you like, let's take action. Come on, this is your dream. Act on it, right? So you will have a lot of support throughout March and then moving forward that will really assist you in, for one, becoming aware when you're misaligned, and also then to course correct, to take different actions, to receive the help that you need to then maybe step into something brand new, or to elevate what you have been doing, evolve what you have been doing, or just shifting gears in whatever you have been doing. You will have that support throughout March and then moving forward, because so much is happening now that we're in the age of Aquarius. There's so much change and transformation, innovation that is happening, and you are here for a very important reason. You are here to really, you're meant to step into your soul's higher path and doing whatever your soul has come here to do, whether it is maybe starting a spiritual business, maybe starting a YouTube channel, or maybe becoming a healer, maybe offering your services, offering your advice, offering your healing, offering guidance, whatever it is. And this can be in a small scale or in a large scale. Small meaning maybe you just doing your own work, or maybe offering your guidance, your healing, your work, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you really enjoy, to your friends and family, or maybe some more people, or then really evolving what you have been doing on a much larger scale. I know for myself, I have received guidance to really evolve what I have been doing. And I actually have 2 businesses, and both businesses have received an upgrade to what I'm here to do. So you will receive that too. You will receive insights into that more evolved way of going about your life, of what your soul has come here to do now moving forward. And also in March, you will receive a lot of that insights and a lot of that guidance, and of course also the support to really make that happen, or to let it unfold. So just be open to that. Be open to receiving the support, the guidance, the help that will really help you move forward in your life. Then the 5th thing I would like for you to know is that your intuition will also sharpen and develop more throughout the month of March. You're receiving those energetic upgrades to really tap more into your intuition, because that is really going to be key for you to then receive the guidance, receive the support. Because if you're not aware, if you're not really tuned in, then you may miss the guidance, or you may not trust the guidance that you are receiving, whether it's from your soul or your team of guides, or even the higher realms as well. So your intuition will also sharpen throughout the month of March and then moving forward, because that will then also help you to become aware, when are you out of alignment, and what do you need to do to step back into alignment. So throughout the month of March, you may notice that your gift, your intuition, is becoming more on point. It's becoming more prominent. It will develop more, where you receive more insights and guidance, and those divine downloads, those insights, right? They're just popping into your mind out of nowhere, right? So you will notice that this month, your intuition will sharpen. And here I want to invite you, do whatever you can do to really develop your intuition. That will change your life in so many ways, because for one, you will always be aware when you're misaligned, when you are aligned, when things are not working, or what you should be doing or could be doing, what feels in alignment, things like that. And of course, you can also hear the guidance more clearly. And here I want to invite you, if you really would like to learn how to develop your intuition, check out my program, Awakening the Oracle Within, Unlocking Your Psychic Superpowers, where I will teach you and guide you and also activate your 4 clairs, so you can see more clearly, hear more clearly, know more clearly, and also sense the subtle energies. If you would really like to learn that, there's a link in the description below. Check out the program, and maybe even if you feel called to, then join me in the program. It's definitely an exciting program that will help you develop your gifts, which, like I said, is going to be key moving forward. Now that we're in the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius is more the spiritual, the spiritually connected, more the intuitive kind of energy. So do whatever you can do to develop your gifts, your intuition, your psychic senses, because it will truly change your life and help you moving forward. So these are the key dates and the key things to know about March. I really hope you're excited about what's going to happen in March, because as I tuned in, I could feel the expansive energy around March. So be prepared for that, because it's going to be an exciting month. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor, hit the like button. Maybe even share it with someone that you could think would benefit from hearing this. Maybe they're looking for some guidance, or they're feeling a little stuck in their life. Maybe this video can help them get unstuck and find a way moving forward. But now let me share with you also how to make the most out of the energies and this month in general of everything that is happening. Now, for one, definitely put those dates on your calendar that I mentioned about the new moon, the full moon, the eclipse, and the spring equinox, so you can take time out those days to really tune in, to open yourself up to these energies. And like I said, I also will release activations as well that can help you, so definitely stay tuned for that as well. The new moon and full moon, those activations will come out that same day. For the eclipse and the spring equinox, it will come out a few days before, so because the energies is prominent even before that. But definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you will be notified whenever those videos come out. But the way you can make the most out of this month is, for one, is just prepare yourself that this month is going to be deeply transformational, and you will experience a lot of growth. A lot of transformation will happen internally and externally throughout the month of March. So just prepare yourself, mentally prepare yourself for that, energetically prepare yourself for it, maybe even spiritually prepare yourself for that, and emotionally too, that this month is going to be deeply transformational. And then also pay attention, because awareness will be key throughout this month. Become aware when you are misaligned, when you're feeling quite squeezed, when you're feeling triggered. Anytime you're feeling not okay, you want to become aware of that, and you want to tune in to see what is going on. What am I feeling here? What is going on here? What is triggering me? What is at a deeper root here? And then you want to do something to really break through that, whether it is you do some healing around that, or you simply just making that conscious choice that I'm done with this. I do not want this. I want this instead. And then you're rephrasing, or you're course correcting, focusing on what you want instead. Awareness is really going to be key throughout this month, because like I mentioned, this energy is a little fast paced, so you may feel a little squeezed if you're not aware. So the more aware you can be, the easier you will be able to go through this month with all these changes and the growth and the transformation that will occur. And then also, I want to invite you to maybe every day to take some time out to just tune in. Tune in, connect, tune into your dreams, your desires, connect more to that, connect to who you would like to grow into, that future vision of yours, your dreams, your desires, because remember, that too will manifest more quickly throughout the month of March. So when you tune into the energy of what you want, you manifest that more quickly. But then also tuning in to really listening to the guidance of soul, to receive the insights, the downloads. And then the key here is you want to listen, you want to trust, and you want to act. Listen to the guidance that you receive, and really be attentive to that. Listen closely. Then trust whatever guidance you received, even if it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to stretch you, and it may move you into a direction that you never thought you would be going into, or something like that. Trust that if the guidance came through easily, that it was higher guidance. You want to trust that guidance, and then you want to act on the guidance. Act on the guidance, even if it's just small steps, but act on the guidance. That is going to be key. That will help you then move forward. And of course, develop your intuition throughout the month of March. That will be key as well. So here's the forecast for March. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know. Are you maybe already sensing that something big is coming this month? Maybe you're already feeling that something is about to change. Drop me a comment below. Let me know. I would love to know. And also be sure to check out this video here. It's about 5 spiritual practices to help with your spiritual growth. It can help you as well to really develop your intuition as well. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful March, and I will see you in the next video.